Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the new Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to a casual survival here in Space Engineers. I hope you're all doing well, having a safe, wonderful, and successful week this week. If you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning member, welcome back to you as well. It's great to have you all here. As usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of this wonderful video. And, yeah, for those of you who are hoping for a couple of videos while I was on vacation, I do apologize. There are a couple of videos that did not get recorded, and that was due to a lower back injury. And so I was not able to record during that, and so I took an extra week off thinking, well, I didn't really get to have much of a vacation. So for that, I do apologize, but have no fear. I am back. I'm doing much better, and we're going to move forward. And just as a quick reminder, the week of the 16th and 23rd this month, I will be on a working vacation due to a national convention and then Thanksgiving holiday week here in the U.S. So that being said, I just went ahead and excuse me. I just went ahead and grabbed a unknown signal. So we'll head back to base and we'll get cracking. And with that, let's grab our coffee, our donuts, our bagels, our egg McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, our favorite breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack from our favorite local mom and pop coffee shop, and we'll get cracking. And if I didn't say it, as usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. Alright. I see nickel here. Did I actually mark? Because I do not remember if I did. Iron, magnesium, nickel, silly stuff. Okay, so we did. I have that. Oh, we got cobalt right here. We got cobalt, ladies and gentlemen. Hey there, Mr. Cobalt. EPS, NGG, Earth. Cobalt, mine 1. Let's grab some while we're right here. Inventory full. Thank you, Tias. Alright, so we got found a cobalt mine. That's cool. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll Put the stone in here. We'll come over here. We'll and we'll do that. And let's recharge while we're at it. Okay. Now, if you remember last week, we started working on our doors to our main base. And this is all drilled out. See, what do we have left? Construction, small steel tube, computer, and motor. Okay. So let's go ahead and work on that, try to get that done. The construction, computer, motors, small steel tubes. Let's see if we can't get this done, shaking out. Okay, we just need small steel tube, and we got that all done. We're gonna need to make it, well, I can open it from the... Alright. I guess we're out of small steel tube. Yep. Alright. Okay. So apparently... Let's see what we're doing, what went wrong here. Magnesium, let's here. AU. AG. Cobalt. Nickel. Alright, we might have to go and grab some iron. Alright. Let's see. Let's grab our GPS. We'll go grab some iron real fast. Turn off the silly stuff. Turn that on. We'll go grab some iron real quick. Because that's what we need right now. I must not have... Oh, I marked it. Okay. Alright, got some iron. Bring this back to base. It's not passing it through. Not passing it through. That's interesting. So that's something we're going to have to fix. I swore I had this fixed, set up right. Alright, Alright, let's fix this right now. Cobalt ingot, add. Add. Okay. That should fix that. Yep. Okay. That's what we needed to have happen right there. At least that was a simple fix. Okay. Grab the... Grab the small steel tube. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, first set of doors done. Let's go ahead and name these so I don't have to worry about them. Alright. Hangar. Main entrance door. Oh no, this is... Yeah, this is not greenhouse 1. See, this is why it's important to name your name stuff. Now, the interesting thing is in Stationeers, you actually have to use a labeler to do this. But here in Space Engineers, we don't have to do that. We can just come in here and do it like this. So there is a difference. Not sure which one I like better. But it is always good to make sure you label stuff and have things named correctly. That way you know where everything is. You don't have to really worry that you're going to edit the wrong things or that you're going to hook up your networks wrong or something. Which I've done about 1,000,000 times. Main entrance. Ah, there we go. I spelled it wrong. 4-4. Okay. Might actually help if I spelled correctly too. So yeah, so there are differences in stationeers and space engineers. Things that you could like or hate, whatever, or dislike rather. I think hate's really a nice word, so I'm not going to use it. But there are things I dislike about stationeers, things that I like about it, and the same goes for space engineers too. Space engineers as well. Um, I think one of the things I think Keen House has done is they've made some very serious mistakes. In what they're telling people, and I don't think that's fair either. So, all right. So, why are you trying to tell me? All right, here we go. Let's set the drill over right here too, I guess. So, there are things about both games that I like, things I dislike. But, I find myself not really minding them as much as I thought I would. So I guess that's a good thing. I actually enjoy Space Engineer. Stationeers can be a little frustrating and a little annoying. Okay. Alright, so we got the initial doors. So we gotta do the upper doors on there, so. Alright, so that should be okay now. Let's see. Just see how we're doing here for 1, 2. Grab some steel plate, bring that along with us. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That is 1. 2. Okay. Alright, so now we've got our... Okay, crossed. Alright, now let's go to this side and do the same over here. That's 1. There we go. Alright. So now we'll drill our way over and weave it into the other side. I'll worry about all the... And then we'll worry about all the cleanup after, I guess. Best way to do it. This is what I hate about this. There we go. But like I said, there's always, if you're the kind of person that likes to try to find fault with everything out there in the world and whatnot, you know, there's always something you can... I guarantee you there's something you could you could probably find about everything. And believe it or not, I actually know people that do that. And I really don't understand why they do it, but they do, and then we end up calling them Karens.
Fuel critical.
Karens and Kens. But I don't call people names. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm the type of person that I wish there was more civility in the world. We're all human beings. We all make mistakes. That's really all there is to it. I know the younger folks who watch the channel. I don't know that kind of demographic, but I'd be curious to know that. But I know the younger folks, so. Oh, I almost phased right through the. All right. Let's see, door, hangar door. Oh, hangar door, oh, hangar door. Right. I don't want you to take that. Yeah. You gotta watch these hangar doors all the time. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on here. Oh. Alright, there, that should fix that now. Alright, so those doors are now in place. Now we shall do the same over here. Alright, let's get these doors in place. Out of iron again. That's okay. Alright, so we're gonna need to. Let's see what we need to do here. Let our cells charge all right here. The drill seems done, so let's do this. remember correctly, I think I put that at 11. And while we're right here, let's go ahead and fix these doors. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have the drills done, so we'll have to fix that too. Just finish up these doors first. That way they will be named and we won't have to worry about them. One thing I do hope Team Slaughterhouse will do is create a way for there we go. Create a way that you can detect how many blocks there are in your control panel, you know, the functional blocks. So that way you can figure out what's what. And if they're renamed, you start from the lowest number available for the new block. I don't know, I may have just... Anyway, basically what I'm saying is, with these warfare doors, you detect how many there are, but instead of just, when one is taken out and then another one's added, instead of just increasing the number by one, go back to the number that it was at. The lowest number, and the lowest number that's currently available. Like say you put in 2 doors. You put in 2 warfare doors. You then add a third. But, you know, so that would be door number 3. But you realize you make a mistake and you delete a door by accident or something, or you have to delete a door because you're changing something or something like that. And then you go to add a new door. Well, instead of it, you really only have 2 warfare doors. So, for that block. So instead of it going up to 4, warfare door number 4, it would go back to warfare door number 3. If that makes sense. And then you carry on. That way, you're not confusing yourself or others when you're trying to figure things out. I don't know. Maybe I'm being foolish, but it just seems like it would make a little bit more sense to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't pretend to know. See if that's what I want. Alright, probably go in a couple more. But anyway, that's how I would do it, and then make life a little easier. And you could do the same thing too if the name of a block is changed. That way it's not so confusing. Because oftentimes in Space Engineers we do tend to rename blocks a lot. There we go. Alright. That's just my thought process. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't, and that could be. Maybe it's a bad idea. I don't know. I am not the one who develops Space Engineers, so I do not know if that is even a possibility with their system. I just play the game. Alright, let's recharge our cells real fast here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I'll go grab more iron real quick. But yeah, that's, that is just my way of thinking. I don't know. Maybe they can't do it in the current version. But it might be something they might want to think about for Space Engineers too, for that version. If it's not something they can logically do in this one, in the original version. That's not to say you can't do it. It would take a lot of work, so. So from a developer's standpoint, we would say, well, okay, that's a good idea, but is it feasible? And does it is it consistent with our goals? Now, I happen to think it's consistent with their goals, and I think it's probably feasible, but again, I do not have access to their source code, so I can't really say for sure. Okay, it is pulling it. Okay. That should be good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we got those done. Let me... Let's recharge. Our goal for now will be to get the doors welded up. And then off camera, I will do the rest of what needs to be. I will make sure we have plenty of. All right. Steel plate. Then off camera, I will make sure we have plenty of ore or plenty of ingot for what we need. And that way, next time, we won't have to worry so much. Okay, construction. Small steel tube. Computer and motor. Okay. Go ahead and make these up real quick. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. That'll take care of that. While we're waiting for all that to create, I will do this. That way we can make walking a little bit easier. Might actually help if I my jetpack in. Alright, there we go. Okay. We can do the drill some more. Set up the drill a little bit more. Wait. I do like the fact that I am getting the hang of this again. I had someone tell me the other day, hey, you don't know what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. I don't mind people saying that, though, you know? Even some of my best friends like giving me a hard time over that, so it's alright. Okay. Alright, cool. Oh, it's... If I remember correctly, I think I had that at... Let's see, horizontal, I think it was at... Pink. Yeah, I guess that'll be alright. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay, here. Welding that up will be the next task. Let's just double check, see how we're doing over here. Alright. So the assembler is getting full, but that's okay. Okay. Alright, we got construction. Move some of this over. Okay. Okay, small steel tube in place. Now we just got to do the motor and the computer. Let's see. Alright, we are now in the process of manufacturing the computers that we need. I'll move the other components over there. And we'll do this. Recharge ourselves up real fast, like. I don't remember how many computers these doors take. I think it's the motors that take more. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got plenty of computers. Okay, so you need 16. Alright, 16 motors. 16 motors per door, and we got it done. Motors. We'll let it make the motors. Alright. So if I've done my math right, we should need 180 motors. Okay. Alright. So if I've done this right, if I've done my homework right, we should have everything we need. Now I know I could use Build Planner, and I should have. Yeah, that one needs computer. Alright, we got one door to fix, and I think that's more because... Yeah, that's more because I must have missed it when we were installing the computers. That's okay. That'll only take us a couple of seconds to do. There we go. Main entrance. And I weirdly wish they'd put them in numerical order, too. Yeah, I really wish they would group all these together. Entrance door. Okay. Oh, I missed two for some odd reason. Which door segment? I. Alright, let's see if we've missed a... Well, let's see. It is possible I missed something. There it is. That was... This is where it becomes a thing. 15. I do like that it actually, now when you click on the door, it's showing you. Okay, that should fix that. Let's go in here real quick. Yep. No? This door is not added to the group. Oh, I think, if I remember correctly, I think I said that was door. Come on, really? So it's being a pain in my butt. Or there it is right there. Actually, let's do it this way. Oh, that's interesting. It's not actually showing it. Huh. Well, let's save those. Okay, let me do it this way. Delete. Alright, because I think what I did is I didn't take into account doors 1, main entrance, doors 1. Alright. Now, before I go doing something really dumb, go in there and open. Alright, close that. Rather. There it goes. Fixed. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we now have our doors, our main entrance doors. They look ugly, but hey, we'll fix that later when we do our greebling session, our first greebling. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit. I think bunny rabbits are kind of cool. Same with guinea pigs and kitty cats and puppy dogs. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, by sharing the link to the channel with others, it does help this wonderful channel grow, and it helps our wonderful community grow as well. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode, and I will see you soon. I hope you all have a safe, wonderful, and successful rest of your day and week, and I'll see you in the next episode. Happy gaming!